The Pokemon market is busted and I don't know when it'll end. Until then, here's how we survive. I reached out to veteran collectors in my community and came up with 5 unique strategies to navigate a Pokemon market where booster boxes are selling over $300, scalpers are haunting our dreams, and out of stock has been burned into our retinas. Together, we'll also be opening up a Destin's Rival booster bundles for reasons I'll explain in this video. So if you guys get tired of me yapping, you can watch me pull. And if my pulls are trash, you can listen to me talk. You have no reason to turn away now. Here's the main problem. I'm a collector and Pokemon cards are my hobby. I'm what you would probably call middle class. I need to pay my rent, feed myself, and build a little safety net before I could rip a few packs on the weekend. After all this, I can only afford to open so many packs. Prices have doubled, so I can only open about half as much as I used to. The first solution looks at another approach to collecting: singles. I know it doesn't give us that rush of ripping a pack hoping to pull the chase, but let's be honest with ourselves for a second. We have a ton of incomplete sets where you probably told yourself, I'm gonna come back at some point. Well, now is that point. Singles are going down, 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 down. I've been slowly adding to my 151 collection, and as recently as earlier this week, added the Zapdos special illustration. Why do most people collect cards? Maybe it's the art. Yo, bro, that new special illustration is sick, dude. Okay, well, if that sounds like you, which it probably does, then this strategy is also for you. Pivot to Japanese cards. Yep, usually no difference in the art. You could get a Moonbryon 2.0 in English for 1K, or get this, the same card in Japanese for $275. Maybe you're not completing your Prismatic Evolutions English Master Set, but hey, you're nearly $750 richer and can afford to eat this week. Any Steven fans out there? Let's check this quickly. TM Machine, we get a double. Come on, right here. Oh, it's a Beldum. And we finish it off with a Metagross. We get the Beldum and the Metagross. Also, if you're like me and waited an hour last week for the Mega Evolutions release on the Pokemon Center, only to have gotten nothing, Japanese are much more accessible. I could easily head over to my local card store and pre-order Mega Symphonia and Mega Brave and not be left crying after. Want even cheaper cards? Try Korean. This next strategy is more like an anti-strategy. The kind of strategy that gives a big middle finger to the scalpers and tells the Pokemon company we aren't going to be pushed around. I'm talking about avoiding overpriced product and only collect sets that really speak to you. I've got to admit, I didn't see the hype around Journey Together. I remember going to my local card store where they had a booster box for $320 Canadian. There are 3 of us crowded around this single box, all asking ourselves if we were going to buy it. All 3 of us looked at each other and walked away. I maybe bought a few singles in those few months, but that was it. I just didn't really care for the set, especially at that price. Honestly, take a breather from collecting for a bit. We don't have to get everything. I'm gonna throw it back to Wags TCG because I think we have a pretty good card coming here. From this set, we will guess Leaf Energy, Metal Energy. We get a Metal Energy. We get a Stevens Baltoy. We get a Sudowoodo. We get a Squavit. We get a Nidoran female. We get a female Nidoran. All right. Hippowdon. Morgrem. We get a Team Rockets Venture Bomb. And we get our first reverse holo. Smoliv for reversed holo is what we're looking for. Porygon, let's get an illustration right here. It is the golden Cynthia's Garchomp. Let's go. One of the big ones of the set. That is a $76 Canadian card. We have pulled a golden Cynthia's Garchomp, and we still have 2 packs to go. I hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. This is what we're doing it for our collection. All right, folks, always use protection. Always use protection. Cynthia's Garchomp. Huge pull. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. 2 more packs to go. And we have Cynthia's Garchomp. This next strategy ties in perfectly with the last one. It's what I'm coining as the itch. What is the itch that I speak of? It's that feeling you get when you just can't help to want to rip a few packs. Last week I was driving home from work. It had maybe been a month since I opened anything. There was this tiny physical burst of excitement at the idea of ripping a pack. No thought of money, just what pack am I going to open? This hadn't been something I was craving for a long time. Destin's Rivals really gave me that itch, and it's why I'm here today opening a few with you. We have one more pack to open, and I'm telling you, last pack luck is a thing. After the final hit is revealed, I will go into a little bit of a Pokemon story for our 5th and final strategy. Let's get it. Last pack magic, reverse holo Smoliv, a special illustration, and maybe a full art. The big one. All right, Darkness Energy. Darkness Energy, Mose Rotom, Growlithe. We get a Swallow. We get an Electabuzz. All right, Arven's Toad Scroll. Team Rocket's Golbat. Team Rocket's Archer. And we get our first reverse holo. It's Team Rocket's Grimer. And we finish. Oh, we got an illustration rare Blaziken. Let's go. What a beauty. What a beautiful card by none other than Kodama. Is it Kodama? Kodama. It's Arwen's Greedent. Wow. This was a great booster bundle. We got an illustration rare. We got Steven's Metagross as well as the Golden Garchomp. You can't get any better than that in a booster bundle. What a day for collectors. So for this last strategy, I'm going to tell you guys a little Pokemon story, a personal story of mine. I was at work one day and I had computer issues. So I found myself with IT, and I met a wonderful IT girl, and through short conversation, I found out that she was a Pokemon card collector. It was just the release of Destin Rivals, and one of the reasons why we're opening Destin Rivals today was because of this video and this story. I had just gotten that I think it was 2 booster bundles I had got, and this IT girl ended up getting like 3 or 4 booster boxes, a bunch of ETBs, and pretty much everything in between. I was pretty amped up because, of course, the night before I had pulled the Team Rocket's Moltres. So here I was thinking like, hey, she must have pulled the Mewtwo, Cynthia's Garchomp. It turns out she hadn't opened any. So I asked her, hey, are you a sealed collector then? And she's like, no, I'm not. She said at the launch of a new set, she likes to buy all the packs that she hopes to open over the course of a few months and maybe even a few years. And within the same week, I had another friend say the same thing. He was opening up 151, and this was at the point where 151 packs were selling for $20 Canadian a pack. And I'm like, where the heck are you getting all these Pokemon 151? And there's not even any in stock. And he's like, I bought them all at launch. And you know, today was just a day where I felt like opening up a few 151 that I bought way back then. So while booster boxes, ETBs, and all the Pokemon products are dwindling in supply and people are going manic online searching for a product at ridiculous prices, there's people like IT Girl, collectors who do it because they love it and they open it when they think the time is right for them. I'm going to leave you guys with that. Thank you so much for watching. This was a lot of fun to both open packs and kind of give you a little idea of what other collectors are doing. So if you have other ways of collecting during hard times, remember to post in the comments, like the video, and I will see you guys very shortly for our next Pokemon card opening. Take care. Bye-bye.